Sex education is crucial for young people's development, providing knowledge and skills for informed decisions about sexual health. In Canada, sex education is managed by provincial governments, leading to variations in curriculum. Recent years have seen significant debate and changes in sex education policies. These changes have sparked discussions about parental rights, inclusivity, and effectiveness. This essay explores the current state of sex education in Canada, recent changes, and their implications. One of the most significant developments in Canadian sex education is Alberta's Bill 27, which introduces a mandatory opt-in requirement for certain topics related to sexuality and gender. Under Bill 27, parents must explicitly provide consent for their children to participate in lessons on gender identity, sexual orientation, and human sexuality. Proponents argue it gives parents greater control over their children's education. Critics express concern that the opt-in requirement will create barriers to accessing essential information. They argue that sex education is a fundamental aspect of health education. Advocates for comprehensive sex education emphasize its numerous benefits, particularly in promoting the health and well-being of young people. Numerous studies have shown that comprehensive sex education programs can lead to a reduction in sexually transmitted infections, teen pregnancies, and sexual violence. By providing young people with accurate and age-appropriate information about sexual health, relationships, and consent, these programs empower them to make responsible choices and protect themselves from potential risk. Comprehensive sex education goes beyond the biological aspects of reproduction and addresses the social, emotional, and ethical dimensions of sexuality. It equips young people with the knowledge and skills to navigate the complexities of relationships, understand and respect boundaries, and develop healthy communication skills. Moreover, comprehensive sex education fosters inclusivity by addressing the diverse experiences and needs of all young people, regardless of their sexual orientation, gender identity, or cultural background. It creates a safe and supportive learning environment where students feel comfortable asking questions, seeking information, and exploring their own values and beliefs. Section 4. Concerns and criticisms, navigating the debate surrounding sex education. Despite the evidence supporting comprehensive sex education, there remains opposition to its implementation in some quarters. Some individuals and groups argue that sex education should be the sole responsibility of parents and that schools overstep their bounds by addressing these sensitive topics. They believe that parents should have the right to determine when and how their children learn about sexuality, often citing religious or moral beliefs as the basis for their stance. Others express concern that comprehensive sex education promotes promiscuity or encourages early sexual activity among young people. However, research has consistently debunked the notion that comprehensive sex education leads to increased sexual activity. In fact, studies have shown that comprehensive sex education can actually delay the onset of sexual activity and reduce risky sexual behaviors. By providing young people with accurate information and fostering open communication, comprehensive sex education empowers them to make informed decisions about their sexual health and well-being. Furthermore, it is essential to recognize that many young people receive little or no information about sex and relationships from their parents, making school-based sex education all the more critical. Section 5. Statistical Insights, highlighting the need for comprehensive sex education. Statistics show a compelling need for comprehensive sex education in Canada. 30% of Canadian women aged 15 and older have experienced sexual assault. In Alberta, 1.8 million people have experienced sexual violence. Schools play a crucial role in providing accurate information about sex and relationships. A standardized approach to sex education ensures all young people have access to high-quality information. Section 6. A global perspective. Understanding the broader context of sexual health rights. The debate surrounding sex education in Canada is not an isolated one. Around the world, sexual and reproductive health and rights are increasingly coming under attack. From the Vatican's 2024 statement against gender transition to the repeal of abortion rights in the United States and the criminalization of homosexuality in Uganda, we are witnessing a global trend of attempts to restrict access to sexual and reproductive health care and information. These events highlight the importance of comprehensive sex education in empowering young people to advocate for their own rights and the rights of others. By providing young people with a comprehensive understanding of sexual health, relationships and rights, we can equip them to challenge misinformation, discrimination and harmful social norms. Comprehensive sex education can play a vital role in creating a more just and equitable world where all individuals have the knowledge and agency to make informed decisions about their bodies, their health and their lives. Section 7. Conclusion: fostering open dialogue and evidence-based approaches. The ongoing debate surrounding sex education in Canada underscores the need for open dialogue, evidence-based decision-making, and a commitment to the well-being of all young people. While there are valid concerns on both sides of the issue, it is crucial to ensure that any changes to sex education curricula are guided by the best interests of young people and their right to access accurate, age-appropriate, and inclusive information. Moving forward, it is essential to foster collaboration between parents, educators, policymakers, and young people themselves. By working together, we can create a sex education system that meets the diverse needs of young people, empowers them to make informed decisions about their health and well-being, and prepares them for the complexities of relationships and sexuality in the 21st century. Ultimately, our goal should be to provide all young people with the knowledge and skills they need to lead healthy, fulfilling, and responsible lives.